Pisces, hello. I hope you guys are doing well. We are going to have a look at your general messages that may come up for the month of October. These might be a little bit random, but it'll be interesting to see what comes up for you guys. I already get the feeling like a very specific storyline is going to come through for you guys. But let's see. Definitely that one, and that one. Alright. So, the first card you have is eccentricity. This is just saying, value yourself if you're a little bit unusual or different, because your differences and your uniqueness is the thing that brings you everything that you want to attract. So if you've ever felt like a little bit weird or a little like a little bit of an outcast, maybe the black sheep of the family, your cards are saying, embrace your authenticity, embrace what makes you weird, because that's where your power lies. And I already feel that. Revenge. We have revenge here. So perhaps someone has wronged you, but we'll see. Discrimination. Okay, so if you are feeling like you are a little bit different and other people have been quite cruel to you, or you've just been very kind of misunderstood, these could even be work situations or situations with family where it feels like you've copped a lot of unfair discrimination just because you're a little bit different and unusual. But that's actually beautiful. The fact that you're different to other people, that should be cherished. But I'm getting this feeling like other people have tried to bring you down, and it almost gives me a sense of tall poppy syndrome, where you are so different and unique that it might actually rub people the wrong way, and they might feel quite threatened by you. So they have to kind of try to dim your light or try to bring you down in some kind of way. And you may have had your last straw where it's like, you know what, I have a beautiful nature. I don't know why other people are so cruel to me. You might actually be wanting revenge on someone that, treated you unfairly, or someone that discriminated against you, even though you weren't doing anything wrong. You were just being your beautiful, unique self. But it does feel like there's some people that are quite envious of you, and instead of seeing the beauty of your uniqueness, it's like they tried to shame you for being different. I almost feel as though you don't even need to take revenge. I feel as though there's a lot of karma coming in for the people that tried to make you feel like you weren't good enough. But the thing is that I'm getting, it's not that you're less than. I feel as though you are better than the people that are trying to bring you down. And I do feel as though that's why they do it, because it's called psychological leveling. If someone goes out of their way to try and hurt you in some kind of way or bring you down, it means that they are threatened by you psychologically. You can Google this and look this up. Psychological leveling. They're doing it because they're threatened by you. There's something that you have that they want. And affair is also coming through as well. So there could be some drama. This could relate to a lot of different things for different people. There could be a third party situation, maybe an actual affair. For some of you, even if this is a work situation, it could just be some snakes in your life betraying you in some kind of way. But there is some shady energy here. I do feel as though there are people going behind your back and conspiring against you. But in the month of October, I get this strong message like, even if you've been shamed for being your natural self, it's going to trigger these people more if you actually embrace your authenticity and eccentricity on a whole new level, because there's something special and unique about you where you've got so much potential, and your difference is the thing that brings in such success. Feel like you need to stoop to these people's levels, if that makes sense. You've definitely been treated unfairly, and I do feel as though it could be because other people misunderstand you. You might have walls or like a guard up around certain people. But I feel as though that guard or walls is there to protect you, and other people don't understand that some other people can be introverts. It's like someone's wanting to break through your barriers and try and bring you down. Oh my God. Originality. That's crazy. It's saying embrace your uniqueness. You are a once-in-a-lifetime person. You're once in a lifetime. There's no one quite like you. And instead of feeling bad about being different, I feel as though it's your greatest superpower. And it's the thing that's going to make you unforgettable if you embrace it in such a way that I feel as though you are going to be remembered in this lifetime. And it's a pretty bold statement to make, but I feel as though your originality is so rare that you could be remembered in the world from I'm hearing experiments, the creations that you come up with. You've got a mind that is completely brilliant and different, and that will rub other people the wrong way. And you may have felt a little bit isolated for the majority of your life, like people don't understand you. And perhaps other people have tried to make you feel abnormal. But it's only because I feel as though some of these people can sense the light in you, and they can sense your actual greatness. So don't dim yourself down to fit in. And don't dim your light to try to appease other people. This is actually saying screw humility. I feel as though you know how great you are, and you know you're about to go to the next level. And there's some people that aren't happy about that, but screw them. You're on a brand new timeline. You're coming into a major change. And it's okay to be weird. But I feel as though you're definitely coming into a time where you're going to be accepting yourself, and it's definitely going to bring you more harmony. You know what it's giving me? It's giving me the theme of shadow work, where you write down, all the things that you hate about yourself, or all the traits that you're embarrassed about when it comes to you being you, and then trying to find the blessing and the strengths behind things that you've always been ashamed about. It feels so powerful. It feels like you're completely embracing who you're meant to be. Just giving me chills, Pisces. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, you seem like visionaries. You seem like you've got a unique vision that you want to execute in the world. I do feel as though, have you noticed the fox in the background? I feel as though there's been people that have tried to sabotage you, but I feel as though your vision and your values and how you view the world is so different and so strong that I don't feel as though these people matter. I feel as though these people are insignificant. And I feel as though your future is going to be so bright, especially with your vision that is so different and so unique. And I do feel like a lot of you guys are highly intelligent. I mean, not autistic, but it's giving me advanced intelligence. And usually the people that are the most the most known and famous in the world, they're usually pretty odd. So don't feel bad or don't beat yourself up for being different. Your guides are asking you to completely detach when it comes to people and situations that try to energetically lower you or make you feel like you weren't good enough or you were just crazy or different. They're saying detach, completely detach from memories of that, and completely detach from people that make you feel that way as well. So yeah, in October, I do feel as though you are going to the next level with your vision and your determination and your goals, but I definitely feel like there's going to be some major envy around you. But let's try and get some more specific details. I do feel as though there is someone watching this that needed to hear that. And I'm hearing that you were meant to be different for a reason. You weren't meant to be vanilla or beige or normal. No, the people that change the world are completely odd. So don't worry about it. That one. Oh, sorry. You may have gone through a time of isolation, but your guides are actually saying that you obtained a lot of like a wisdom from this isolation. You've reflected and you've gained so much over the past couple of years that I feel as though you've become wise beyond your years, or just incredibly intelligent and gifted from the lessons that you've had to endure. And it's almost like you're going to use this wisdom that you've obtained in the next era and cycle for yourself. And as much as if you feel completely different and isolated, there is someone new coming in for you, for those of you that are single, that is going to be completely like you. This is someone that is a free spirit, but someone that has so much in common with you. And it just feels like you're going to get along with this person like a house on fire. And you might think, no, I'm so rare and different, that'll never happen. The cards are saying that there are others out there like you. And there's a partnership coming in here, whether this is, career related or in romance. But there's someone coming in, and I'm hearing that it's going to be someone that's a little bit more extroverted than you, that'll actually push you out of your comfort zone and help and support you. And you may have suffered a lot of cruelty and judgment from others, but I just feel as though this next person that's coming in, either friendship or relationship, they're going to make you feel completely understood. And I keep hearing the word micromanagement, and I feel as though there are other people watching and observing you. There's so much creativity here, but it feels as though there are people that are very envious of what you have going on. And it does seem like there's someone that's wanting to get into your business. This almost seems like someone that's been in secret competition with you. But I feel as though where you're headed in the month of October, you're ready to let go of negativity and you're ready to completely embrace your uniqueness and your unique path. And there could be something that you get called to save up your finances for, because I feel as though there's going to be a unique opportunity that comes along where you're going to wish that you had more funds set aside, because there's more social times coming in for you. Even if you have been isolated or a little bit lonely for a while, there's new alliances and new people coming in. But I do feel as though it's after a time that you let something major go, because there's going to be so much change for you that happens in October. But it's almost as though you're going to find a companion that's just like you, no matter how rare you are. And I feel as though you're going to be making plans with this person. And I do feel like these plans are significant. I don't want to use the word power couple, but it's giving me this vibe of finding someone that makes you feel like you could do anything, and vice versa. It's just someone that you're going to be like two peas in a pod. And you might think oh, I'm not looking for anyone, that's not going to happen. There is certainly someone here, and I'm also hearing that your health is going to the next level as well, but it's not in a materialistic way. There seems like deep healing in a way that's going to bring more happiness. So this could be eating in a way that makes you feel more vitality, or in a way that makes you feel good, basically. But yeah, it looks like your health is going to the next level. And yeah, there's a friend that's coming in here for you, a like-minded companion. This might even be someone that you go for drives with, like late at night. But there's an arrival of something new here, and I feel as though it will involve a friend and a companion. So yeah, if you felt like a little bit lonely and isolated, there's definitely going to be someone that totally gets you and gets your unique vibe. It looks like you might be traveling in the month of October as well, even if that's just like a mini adventure where you get out of the house and do something completely weird and random. It looks like you're going to be completely open to spontaneity, where you might just drive somewhere just for the sake of like picking somewhere on the map and going somewhere short term. But it looks like you're going to be open to random experiences and perhaps a bit of movement here. It does feel like a mini adventure of some kind. But gosh, it feels exciting, and it feels like you're really delving into duality as well. It's like you're coming into a time where you're accepting your darkness as well as your light, and you're saying to yourself, hey, my worst trait is that I'm lazy. Okay, I'm lazy, I embrace it. But the things that are going to come in from embracing your negative traits, they're actually going to open a world of opportunity for you. Because it feels like the universe is going to say, okay, this person's accepted themselves the way they are. Let's fully align them with their goals and life purpose. And yeah, it also feels like you're going to meet someone that's quite similar to you. There could be some addictions that come up for you. Whatever your addiction is, whether it's vaping too much, drinking too much, obsessively thinking about someone. But there's definitely going to be some addictions coming up. Let's see. What is this about? Yeah, this seems like you're overthinking about someone that you shouldn't be. But I feel as though there's going to be more truth coming to the surface, and there's going to be more downloads that you get in relation to life purpose. And this card usually reminds me of entrepreneurship, or, creating a side hustle, or just better work-life balance between your job and your home. It feels like enjoying the home, but also getting all your work done as well. Is complete resourcefulness. And so there's more of that coming in for you too. It almost feels like self-sufficiency that's gained through completely feeling comfortable within your own skin and comfortable with your home and work-life balance. So that's really good. I'm just going to grab a few more cards to see if we get any confirmations or double ups for you. But this is interesting. It's very specific. If it doesn't resonate, then I'm sorry, but I feel as though this is for someone. Alright. Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. So I feel as though this is saying just focus on yourself. Don't worry about putting other people first, but instead try to be a little bit selfish. Because there might be someone that's in need, but it could be someone that is never there for you when you're going through it or when you're depressed, but it's someone that expects you to just drop everything you're doing and be there for them. So yeah, I would say focus on yourself. Surrender to your intuition. So yeah, I feel as though there's going to be something that opens your eyes, whether it's a brand new insight that comes in, but I feel as though the more you listen to those little intuitive nudges that you get in October, the more and more you embrace doing what feels good over getting caught in your head. I feel as though that's what's going to bring you into complete alignment during this next cycle and chapter. And I do feel as though for some reason it really does center around embracing your truth and who you really are on such a fundamental level, where you can be okay with being different or unique, or you can feel totally at home within yourself, if that makes sense. So yeah, as a result, I feel as though there's going to be miracles coming in for you guys. But I do feel as though it's after you embrace your uniqueness and after you follow your intuition, that's going to result in something major that comes in. And I do feel as though it's going to be unexpected. And it does feel as though it's when you let go of resistance. Because it seems like someone or something's been frustrating you. But I feel as though once you surrender that, you are going to get massive miracles. Oop. Fear of intimacy. So yeah, I feel as though someone new's coming in, but you're not going to really expect to get along with this person as much as you will. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance here where you might have your walls up and just be a little bit defensive in relation to anything new that comes in. But the cards are actually saying, let this go and just see what happens. Let the chips fall where they may and just go with the flow kind of an energy. Because I feel as though you might be surprised. You may have pushed or cut everyone out, but I feel as though the universe is actually trying to send more people in, even though you might be a little bit apprehensive when this happens, because you may have been hurt really badly in the past. But this time, I just feel as though it's going to be different. I'm just going to pull a few more cards to see if we get any more messages for you in the month of October. Okay, one more. Yeah, there's something about the work and home life. You could be getting different work hours or working around some kind of schedule that suits you a lot more, and it brings you in more freedom and just more peace. It feels like you're being very productive, but it feels like you've got more time, more freedom in the month of October. And yeah, this shift does seem like it will be fated for you, where it feels like you're stepping into your destiny and perhaps for some of you, your masculine energy, where you could just be very up in your head, but now you have the ideas to execute and you need some of that masculine energy to get a bit of a move on and get things into action. Because yeah, you have a lot of unique plans and visions coming into alignment. The truth might come up for you. You might see some different inclinations of certain things that you've been suspicious about, but it just feels like more intelligence and clarity coming in. It feels like you're going to be observing the bigger picture instead of getting bogged down on details from the past that don't even matter anymore. And I feel as though this clarity is going to set you free. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope that it resonated. If it did, please subscribe, and if it didn't, that's okay. Thank you.